RHOSLC Bronwyn Newport suffers painful injuries in horrific attack. RHOSLC newbie Bronwyn Newport has suffered painful injuries during a horrific attack. She showcased them, and the story is just as atrocious as her bruises. So what happened, and is she okay? Keep reading for more details on the entire traumatic situation. Bronwyn Newport suffers painful injuries in attack. RHOSLC fans are still torn on Bronwyn Newport. The newcomer has an eclectic way of dressing. Sometimes she wears hardly anything at all. She also has a much older husband, Todd Bradley, who is quite wealthy, so there is a lot to talk about with her. However, fans seem to appreciate her and what she brings to the table. There were questions about the level of drama that would ensue with Monica Garcia getting the axe after one season. She seemingly manipulated her way onto the show, blew up the cast, and had no remorse. Regardless, the hit Bravo series is doing just fine, and Bronwyn could be part of the reason. Unfortunately, her luck has not been so good, according to People. The mother of one shared that she was attacked by a dog who punctured her 37 times. She noted that she could not get it off of her, which was terrifying during the whole ordeal. It started out fairly innocent back in April 2023. Bronwyn should have known then to leave well enough alone, but she did not as the pup began to circle her. He then went right for her knee, and she screamed, which she knew was wrong. However, Bronwyn had never been bitten by a dog before, so this threw her completely for a loop. Unfortunately, she believes that her reaction made the situation worse. Fortunately, someone at the park was able to help the RHOSLC star, and the medics were called. She landed in the hospital with 37 bites and a fractured bicep. Bronwyn left with stitches in her arm and leg. Rehabilitating the dog. As the RHOSLC star ended up finding out, the dog had a medical condition that affected its behavior. Therefore, she and her husband paid for him to be treated and placed in a proper home. Fans have seen the bruises on the show and now, after hearing the story, were shocked at what transpired. Many viewers chimed in about Bronwyn Newport and this horrific incident. The way she downplayed it, I was expecting a single bite. Sis was mauled by that dog. Some y'all owe homegirl an apology for insisting it was her own dogs that attacked her. It's really kind of her and Todd to pay for the dog's expenses and rehoming. I was worried that it would have to be put down after that incident. Very scary. Others noted that if it had been any other franchise, this dog incident would have been played up for seasons. Yet Bronwyn has healed and moved on with her life. Bronwyn Newport, the newest addition to the cast of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, RHOSLC, has found herself in the headlines, but not for the reasons she might have hoped. A horrific attack left the reality star with painful injuries, and the shocking details have sent shockwaves through the tight-knit Salt Lake City community and the reality TV world alike. Here's an exclusive dive into the unfolding story and how Bronwyn is bravely facing the aftermath. A quiet night turns tragic. What began as a seemingly normal evening took a tragic turn when Bronwyn decided to step out for a late-night walk near her upscale Salt Lake City neighborhood. Known for her love of the outdoors and the stunning mountain views the city offers, Bronwyn often took these walks to clear her mind and reconnect with herself amidst the drama of her new RHOSLC role. According to sources close to the star, the walk began as usual until she noticed someone following her. Initially brushing it off as a coincidence, Bronwyn grew uneasy as the figure continued to shadow her movements. Realizing the gravity of the situation, she attempted to return home quickly, but was suddenly confronted in a dimly lit park area. The attacker, described as wearing dark clothing and a mask, struck Bronwyn without warning, leaving her disoriented and injured. The aftermath of the attack. Passers-by who heard Bronwyn's cries for help found her moments after the attacker fled the scene. An ambulance was called, and she was rushed to a nearby hospital, where she was treated for multiple injuries, including a fractured wrist, bruised ribs, and facial lacerations. Doctors have confirmed that while her injuries are serious, she is expected to make a full recovery physically. Emotionally, however, the scars may take much longer to heal, Friends close to Bronwyn describe her as shaken but determined to move forward. "She's incredibly resilient," shared one confidant. "This experience was terrifying, but Bronwyn is already talking about how she'll use this to raise awareness about personal safety and self-defense." Police investigation underway. Salt Lake City police have launched an investigation into the attack, but as of now, no arrests have been made. Authorities are reviewing security footage from nearby buildings and have urged anyone with information to come forward. The lack of immediate leads has sparked concerns within the community, with many calling for increased security measures in public spaces. Bronwyn herself has issued a brief statement through her publicist, thanking her fans and the Housewives cast for their outpouring of support. "I'm overwhelmed by the love and kindness I've received," she wrote. "While this has been a deeply traumatic experience, I'm committed to turning this pain into a platform for change." Support from the Housewives cast. The attack has not only united Bronwyn's fanbase, but also her Housewives co-stars, who have rallied around her in an extraordinary show of support. Lisa Barlow, known for her quick wit and sharp tongue, posted a heartfelt message on social media, saying, "Bronwyn, you're one of the strongest women I know. We're all here for you and ready to fight this battle with you." Whitney Rose and Heather Gay have also stepped up, offering to help Bronwyn in any way they can. Whitney shared an emotional video calling for greater awareness of personal safety, while Heather announced plans to organize a self-defense class for women in the community. Even Jen Shah, despite her own legal troubles, reached out with words of encouragement. Speculations and conspiracies. As news of the attack spread, so did speculation about the motives behind it. Some fans have questioned whether the incident could be linked to Bronwyn's recent addition to Housewives, given the heightened scrutiny and drama that come with being on reality television. Others wonder if her outspoken nature or personal relationships might have played a role. Adding fuel to the fire, a cryptic social media post Bronwyn shared just days before the attack has sparked wild theories. The post, featuring a quote about staying strong amidst adversity, has led some to believe she may have been aware of potential threats. However, sources close to her insist this was purely coincidental and unrelated to the incident. Turning pain into purpose. While Bronwyn continues to recover, she has reportedly begun exploring ways to use her platform to advocate for change. Early talks suggest she's considering partnering with local organizations to promote safety initiatives and support victims of violence. Friends say she's also interested in launching a social media campaign to encourage women to prioritize their personal safety. "Bronwyn doesn't want to be defined by this attack," said a close friend. "She wants to be a voice for others who may not have the platform to speak out. This isn't just about her. It's about making sure no one else has to go through what she did." The road to recovery. For now, Bronwyn is focusing on healing and spending time with her family. She's temporarily stepping back from filming Housewives to prioritize her recovery, but plans to return stronger than ever. Fans have already started a #StandWithBronwyn movement on social media, flooding her posts with messages of love and solidarity. In an upcoming Housewives episode, viewers will reportedly get a glimpse into how Bronwyn's castmates react to the news, as well as her initial steps toward reclaiming her sense of security. Producers are said to be handling the situation with sensitivity, ensuring that Bronwyn's story is told authentically and respectfully. A resilient spirit. Despite the horrific nature of the attack, Bronwyn Newport's story is quickly becoming one of resilience and empowerment. As she begins this new chapter, she's proving that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, strength and courage can shine through. While questions remain about the circumstances surrounding the attack, one thing is clear: Bronwyn's determination to overcome this ordeal and make a positive impact is inspiring countless others. As her journey unfolds, both on and off screen, she's showing the world that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope for a brighter future.